Today I'm going to be testing hyperthreading on or off and Ecores on or off for 1400K. I'm going to be using Windows 11 23H2 Vane OS 1400KF. For all the configs, it's going to be 5.8 gigahertz on the P cores. The configs that have Ecores enabled is going to be 4.5, and then 51 ring for, or 5.1 ring for every config. 5070 Ti overclocked, and then it's gonna be DDR4 dual rank Samsung BDI CL16 40 100 megahertz. I tested 3 games: Marvel Rivals, CS2, Rainbow Six Siege. I did the built-in benchmark, ran each benchmark 3 times, and it was 1080p low settings for all of the games. And then 32T is just 32 threads, which means hyperthreading on, Ecores on. 24T is Ecores on, hyperthreading off. 16T is hyperthreading on, Ecores off. And 8T is hyperthreading off, Ecores off. So if you look at the data, across the board, Ecores is just having them on is just slower. 32 threads, 24 threads for all 3 games are the slowest configurations. And then 8 threads ever slightly beats 16 threads. Except for Rainbow Six Siege, 16 threads is slightly faster. But for Marvel Rivals, CS2, on the 1% lows, 8 threads is faster. And then I put the data in ChatGPT to make bar graphs. So here are some graphs. And then here's like the percentage difference. You can look at it. There's a crazy difference in Rainbow Six Siege, and I even retested, and it's Ecores is still bad. I retested, I was still getting about 400 FPS in the minimum FPS. So Rainbow Six Siege is not like Ecores. And then for whatever reason, 24 threads is just on Marvel Rivals is just really slow. And then yeah. So how should you configure your CPU, your 1400K? Disable Ecores, and I would just run 16 threads. Hyperthreading on, Ecores off. Just because hyperthreading on 16 threads will help if you have like Discord in the background, you have more multi-thread in Discord, Spotify, Chrome. Having those extra threads would be better than just having 8 threads. 8 threads is just too little nowadays. And the performance is about the same, only like 6 FPS difference in the lows for Marvel Rivals. CS2 is 8 FPS, and then Rainbow Six Siege 16 threads is actually faster. So I would just run 16 threads, just because 8 threads is just too little nowadays when you have multiple stuff open in the background, Discord, etc. So yeah, 16 threads is what I would recommend for a majority of people to run.